Deadly attack on tourists in Pahalgam, Kashmir leaves 26 dead. At least 26 people were killed, and more than 24 injured after gunmen opened fire on a group of tourists in the resort town of Pahalgam, located in Indian-administered Kashmir. The victims were predominantly Indian nationals, with one identified as a resident of neighboring Nepal. The attack, which targeted civilians including an Indian Navy officer on his honeymoon, was claimed by the Kashmir Resistance Front, TRF, a relatively obscure armed group, in a social media statement. The group cited opposition to what it described as the resettlement of over 85,000 outsiders in the region, characterizing it as an attempt to alter the area's demographic makeup. According to two senior police officials speaking to the Associated Press, at least four assailants carried out the assault, firing at close range into a crowd of tourists. The investigation is ongoing, and security has been heightened in the region.
India promises decisive action in wake of Pahalgam killings. India has vowed a strong and unequivocal response following the deadly attack in Pahalgam, where 26 men were killed in Indian-administered Kashmir. In reaction to the incident, the Ministry of External Affairs announced that Pakistani nationals will no longer be permitted to travel to India under the SARC visa exemption scheme. All visas previously issued under this program are now considered void, and Pakistani nationals currently in India under this scheme have been given 48 hours to leave the country. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh assured that those responsible for orchestrating and executing the attack will face swift consequences. Security forces are actively pursuing the assailants behind what is being described as the region's most severe civilian attack in recent years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who cut short an official visit to Saudi Arabia in response to the attack, condemned the violence as a heinous act and reaffirmed that the perpetrators would be held accountable. Responsibility for the assault was claimed by a little-known group, the Resistance Front, via social media. The group cited grievances over the reported settlement of over 85,000 outsiders in Kashmir, which they alleged was contributing to demographic changes in the region.